Good afternoon, Cherries fans, and welcome to this video here on Up the Cherries in all departments. Of course, we did have our final game of the season at home today against Manchester United, and of course, it was a 1-0 defeat by the Red Devils. Unfortunately, it is one of those, I think we actually matched them man for man. I think Lerma was fantastic. I think Christie was excellent on the ball. When Atara come on, he was fantastic. Lewis Cook was dribbling through the middle. Unfortunately, we was beaten by a moment of brilliance from Casemiro. That goal was excellent from Manchester United. There's no doubt about that. But we had opportunities ourselves. David Brooks, of course, started the game. Excellent to see him back. And how much does this picture that is on the screen at the moment mean to all AFC Bournemouth fans? I was absolutely delighted to see him. In fact, I did actually film his free kick because I thought, how good would it be to see that nestle in the top corner? Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. You'll probably be seeing it now, but at the end of the day, I'm sure he'll get one in the not so distant future, next season possibly, maybe even at Everton away. We can hope. But I think it was a good performance. But of course, after the game, there was also the end of season awards. And those end of season awards happen every year. And of course, the first end of season award was Marcus Tavernier, who won the Junior Cherries Player of the Season. And here's a little bit of that now. Firstly, I do apologise about the cameraman getting in the way during some of this. Unfortunately, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not an expert, and I'm not an official photographer. So yes, the footage you're seeing is pretty raw, but there you go. Here we are.
For your support this season. And it's time to introduce you to this season's Junior Cherries Player of the Year. Let's repeat hands together and give it up for Marcus Tavernier! Marcus, we'll just pick up a couple of words with you. It's your first season at this level, but you seem to have taken it to it like a duck to water. Just how much have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it every minute. You know, my dream was to play in the Premier League, and I got the opportunity here. I feel like I've really enjoyed my time here, and I'm happy to be here. It's really down to the club for me doing so well. Because family were taking close, so I settled down easy, and being able to play my football out on the pitch and do what I do.
You've had some big moments this season. We're going to touch on one of those in a minute. What's been your favourite?
Probably my first goal, first Premier League goal, even though there was nothing goal away. That's what I've been waiting for my whole life to score in the Premier League, and that's a very special goal for me.
Well, you are the winner as well of our Strategic Solutions Goal of the Season. It's Marcus Tavernier, ladies and gentlemen. And your link is linked to the awards.
And then, of course, we had the Player of the Season as well. And the Player of the Season award went to Neto, of course, our goalkeeper. So, yes, there was a fantastic player all throughout the season. Of course, come into the side after that 9-0 thrashing up at Liverpool. Do feel sorry for Mark Travers on that front, but at the end of the day, Neto has been outstanding. He got his chance and he took that chance and has kept it ever since. So you can't blame him. Here's a little bit what the big man between the sticks said.
Neto, it's been your first season in the Premier League. Just how much have you enjoyed it?
I enjoyed a lot. I would like to say thank you for the club, for my teammates, for all fans that always try to help us and help us to find
being club captain this season, and from the outside looking in, you look like you've enjoyed that captaincy.
Yeah, I enjoyed a lot, but the most important is I could enjoy the football. It was I wanted when I arrived here, and thank you for everybody for it.
One last thing, Neto, obviously you've touched on it already. It's a huge achievement staying in the Premier League this season, but you've been helped in no small part by the fans, home and away.
Yes, I think the goal and our objective, it was keep this club in the Premier League. We did it, and we have to enjoy it because everybody here knows how difficult it was, and congratulations for everybody.
And legendary your vice president's player this season is Neto.
And of course, there was also goal of the season, and that was won by Marcus Tavernier, who, of course, scored that fantastic goal and against Fulham. So, yeah, a fantastic achievement, a fantastic first season from Marcus. Fortunately, being a bit unfortunate with injuries this year, but I'm sure he'll come back better than ever with now the summer off. And of course, there was the lap of honour as well, which happens at the end of every season, the last home game. And of course, there was a couple of players that really stood out in that as well. And you'll see him on the screen now, a certain Jefferson Lerma. Will we see Jefferson Lerma back at Dean Court next season? I bloody well hope so. He's an absolute credit to this football club. He's a credit to himself. And, we would love to see him back. So, Jefferson, get the pen. Please sign that contract, because you'll make lots of Cherries very happy, and you'll be local man still very happy. Make lots of local men happy. There you go. Job done. But also Matthias Viña as well. He did actually get a run out during the game as well, and was very promising. He looks a very good player from Roma. I'm hoping that this isn't the last that we see of him at Dean Court. I think, and I would be surprised if we didn't put a bid in for him now. He's shown how good he is and what his worth is. So I think that we will make a bid for Vina and hopefully bring him over from Italy and back to Dean Court for next season. But I think the final bit, though, has to go to one man. But before that, here's the lap of honour which the players did after the Manchester United game. And I want to finish this video about one man, and there will be a video coming up about this one man very, very soon. That is Gary ONeill. What an outstanding job he has done since taking over from Scott Parker after that 9-0 thrashing, being thrown in the deep end, had never managed a game in the Football League, let alone the Premier League. And he took this job on in the toughest league in the world, and he's kept this football club up. A football club that Scott Parker turned around and said, we haven't got the ability. Well, the players today have shown that they have. They've shown that Scott was wrong, and Gary, has got the tune out of them. Thank you, Gary, for everything you've done this season. Honestly, I think you've done an absolutely outstanding job, and full credit to you. It was also nice to catch up with Mark McAdam as well after the lap of honour, and a certain Erik Ten Hag actually walked past us. Didn't In fact, I didn't actually notice him until I saw the back of him, but there you go. Could have had an exclusive interview with Erik Ten Hag. I know we got beat. I know, you like to think last home game, win it. Yes, we're playing one of the best teams in this country. Manchester United will certainly be back next season. To be honest, to a certain extent, they have been back this season. They have got quality all over. But Gary's men went toe to toe with them today, and Gary ONeill should be extremely proud of the job he has done at this football club. I'll say it now. If it wasn't for Gary ONeill, would we be in the Premier League? I don't think so. I think, what he's done and what the players have done and how he's got them all on side and how he's motivated them and made sure that they have ticked along and the players enjoy playing for him. Gary ONeill, thank you. Here's a little bit of Gary's applause, and of course, there was quite a few thank yous as well. But from me, thank you, Gary. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell button, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for joining us.